They didn't hide it. It was like, okay.
It was up to them, and you know, I mean, he tried to play stupid. He should have just been honest.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
In the first place. But what does it matter?
Honesty. I mean, you're busted.
I mean, what does it matter anyway? What he had, it had nothing to do with running
this
the
country.
United States. It had got shit to do with us.
Because unfortunately, as bad as it is,
because you know people are regretting voting for Obama now.
If we judged people and didn't let them have jobs because they fooled around on their spouses, half of the United States would not be working.
Shit, more than half.
Because most people don't know loyalty to their friends, to their family, to their, you know.
I mean, you've got those, you know, special circumstances that just bad things happen. And you move on. But then you've got those people that's just the way that they are.
And they do it all the time.
Yep.
Some people do stupid shit, they make bad decisions. We all make bad decisions at times. But the key to that is you learn from the bad decisions and you don't make them again.
Yeah, and then you've got those that just do it all the time.
But it's all about bad decisions.
Went right through, didn't it?
You okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
Watch out, Mama. She's addicted now.
She didn't even make a face. I was like, whoa, they went through.
Me and my dad watched Obama on TV when I was at his house because he voted for him and stuff. And I told him, I was like, I bet you're wishing you hadn't voted for him now. And he was like, well, he's just not doing anything that he said he was going to do. And I was like, do you not understand nowadays? The president is more of a puppet, and until we get somebody
that doesn't have power for anything.
Until we get somebody in there who has the balls to stand up and say, you know what, I will be making the decisions. If you don't like it, then I'm going to address the people because that's what he's supposed to do.
It's going to be on her generation.
I hope so.
It's going to be on her generation because they're not taking the crap. You know, and that's why so many of them are.
You think my generation would do it?
But yeah, but you're kind of on that outer edge. You know, it's your generation kind of got it started, and let people know that it was okay to stand up and say what they believe. And then the younger generation now, like her generation, is that's why their parents are having such a hard time with them because they're fighting what they know, and the only thing they know right now is their parents. Yeah, and school and. But, you know, they're standing up for what they think is right. And unfortunately for them, bless their little hearts, they don't even get to make good decisions for themselves. And they don't have the decision reasonability until they're 15 and 16 years old.
Yeah.
You know, and we can all remember back when we were 15 and 16.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, we wanted to run the world. We wanted to rule the world.
He's talking about wanted to.
And the world was ours, you know, and these kids are the same way.
I did rule the world.
And these kids are the same way, and I have more faith in them and more trust in the younger generation than I do the older generation, that's for sure.
I don't like people my age. I think we're know-it-all smart-ass.
I'm finding that
my older...
You know, most of our friends are in their 50s,
60s, and 70s, yeah.
You know, we were saying we need
one more time.
They're all going to die and leave us. And they're old hippies, you know, and they just don't.
But I don't like anybody my own age. They get on my nerves. And I know that's sad. It's like my generation. They either didn't grow up or they grew up and they moved on. Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah. Gosh, she's doing a double pierce.
Yeah,
snakebite. And she plays the flute.
That ought to be fun for the next few days.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, they're going to Kansas City in 2 weeks. Worlds of fun, big competitions. And
well, hopefully in 2
her
weeks.
bottom lip may be huge.
You know, I graduated from Berryville. I was the majorette, one of the majorettes in the band. I don't know if they had her.
They've got such a badass band. I mean, awesome band.
Well, I moved here actually on my senior year. I only went my senior year was the feature majorette because I did in Southern Arkansas. So
what year did you graduate?
2000.
Oh, good.
I was the one in the sequence bikini looking thing.
Woo!
We started off wearing shorts and t-shirts, and I was like, no, we got to get outfits. Because in the band that I was in Southern Arkansas, we had 130 members in the band.
Wow.
So we had 7 majorettes and,
wow.
and then 2 features. So and a flag line and a gun line, and we had we used to do fire twirling, but they can't do that anymore.
Oh man.
You don't see majorettes anymore in bands unless you go to college. I still got my batons. I still teach people how to do it if they want to learn. That's cool.
Did it hurt?
Somewhat.
So much.
The good thing about it is the swelling normally doesn't last as long as you think it does.
Yeah.
Well, not bad.
I went out and ate fried shrimp and french fries 10 minutes after I got my tongue pierced.
It's like when you have a baby. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Once it's over, it wasn't that bad. I'll do it again. But
the hype of worrying about it when you've never done it before is worse than what you go through.
Exactly. It's like my first tattoo. I was scared to death. They're like, you could pass out. What? But I didn't. I did fine.
Yeah, I mean.
And yeah, I want more.
Keep your hands off of it.